Welcome to the first official YouTube collective daily readings. Normally, I only have that one playlist for the daily collectives from basically the ones that I upload on TikTok. I would combine together and I would put on here as one whole video. Over on TikTok, in another video, I've briefly explained that starting now, my formats are going to be upgraded. I'm not stopping anything. I'm doing more. You see, Spirit has shown me the staircase and where my next evolution is to go. I am still 1000% dedicated to my TikTok collective. But the way forward is putting more content on YouTube. YouTube really respects their creators more. I'm not saying life is perfect or anyone's perfect, but I can feel it in my bones. And I thank the world for every time it shows me I can get even stronger. I can excel even harder. The universe shows us when we're ready for more. And when you don't let the 3D world part of it get to you, you see the bigger picture. So, long story short, the way I used to do the collective TikTok readings are now how I'm doing the YouTube. Same format, where we use 3 decks. We pick one deck as the starter to tell us what the reading's about, and then the 2 for the actual reading. It's going to be kind of cool now, though, actually, because I don't have to spend as much time splitting things into individual parts. I'll be able to just upload this all as one video. And on TikTok, the collective readings now are going to be always like under, I'm really going to try to make them under like 20 minutes, but I will have to put them into only 2 parts. I can upload 10 minutes at a time. So I'll normally have it only be 1 10-minute part or 2 like almost 10-minute parts. Is what it is. I don't even know if I explained that part yet, but again, I've done it in other videos. Basically, TikTok stated that because I always, I title every video and then I put in my platform, I put my other platforms on the side, etc., that it's my format. I'm following my own format. Because I do that, it's like considered like uploading duplicates, like the same thing. And they're stating that some of my videos cannot be part of the creative program. And so that's what got us to this conclusion right now on the solution, on the resolution, on the way forward. I'm not giving up on TikTok at all. I'm still very appreciative of TikTok. But TikTok also should be appreciative to have us. Not just me. All of the creators that are using their platform for the right reasons. So, that being said, I feel called now to move on to the reading. All right. So, we're going to see what is the first YouTube collective reading. I pulled 2 colors. Pulled this grayish blue mixed with a mint green. I feel like there's a person where they felt very dull. Very, very dull. Their New Year's may not have gone as they liked or expected to be. Maybe they had to sell away from something that they thought they would have in this new year. They went into some form of solitude. And then there's a twist of fate because you came back in as soon as they released something that was making them feel gray. You see, mint green is a color of comfort, of a sense of passion, but safety. It's vibrant but calming at the same time. That's you. It looks like this person went ahead and ended a cycle with somebody, but way before they even realized nor knew that you could even be part of their future again. You and this person, you were totally different people the last time you were together. It's an unavoidable fact that the angels give you so many signs about this person. There have been distractions, but I don't even call them distractions, because you've had, in your time of separation, you've had soulmates and karmics you both have reincarnated with for specific lessons, reasons. Sometimes we meet people, we can even get romantic connections with them. And I'm not talking about the person of the reading. I'm talking about the individuals in the time of your separation. Sometimes we can meet them because there was something in a past life we weren't able to finish with them. And you can almost feel it. You're like, me and you are meant to be together for a moment. Maybe even just be intimate together for a moment. But then go our separate ways. That doesn't even have to, if that means hooking up, hey, that means hooking up. But for a lot of you, that's not what I mean by this. I mean simply like, I know we're going to get in a relationship, but somewhere in me knows it's not going to last long. But I still know this is part of the plan. Some people you experienced were not even romantic. Found family. People that you see walking up the stairs with you. Yeah, both of you are soldiers. Wow. I'm telling you. This person truly sees the best in you. You're a light worker. Alright. So, what's the reading about? Oh, another thing I'm going to do is... Let me pull these cards. This is actually pretty cool because now I always felt kind of like pressured with time with TikTok as well because of the fact that the clips are the way they are. I don't feel pressured right now to make anything speed up. So, you know what? This is actually pretty cool. I like this better already. Before I forget, when it comes to the Archangel collectives, what I'm going to start doing now is I have this tarot deck that has all of the Archangels on it right here. I use it with my Patreons, but I'm also going to use it in a different way with you guys. Whenever, I'm going to try to almost do like at least 5 days a week. So 5 days a week, an Archangel collective reading. The way we're going to know who's been picked each of those days is I'm going to use this same card deck, and whatever angel comes out from the deck is the collective reading that day. So if I pull Rizal, it's the Rizal. If I pull Ariel, it's the Ariel. Hey, if 2 days in a row I pull Raphael, then 2 days in a row it's going to be a Raphael collective reading. Those are the 3 formats I'm going to be doing now. So, well, number one, every day there's now going to be a different video uploaded on TikTok than there is from YouTube. And then about 5 days a week, there will be an Archangel collective. So like about 5 days a week, there's going to be 3 videos uploaded on my platforms. Even more guidance. Even more ready. So what's this reading about? Wow. All right, so a masculine reached out and freed themselves from fear, from what is, from guilt, from living in the future, about reconciliation. There could be, in this dynamic, with the children, what I sense with this energy intensity, there could have been a pregnancy scare, there could have been a pregnancy, a birth, or there's a sense of this person seeing that you're somebody that would fight for them. You remember, guys, I channel for the collective of masculines and feminines. You must know if you are the masculine and feminine. You establish that, and then you'll be able to glide through my readings, and you can tell at the moments when I start talking to a masculine more than a feminine, and vice versa. For the masculines here, this person sees that you could be somebody that fights for their family. No matter if there's kids already born that aren't going to be biologically yours, or if they are your kids biologically or adopted, anything. Family is family. Bond is bond. Soul means more than blood. This person who's the feminine did not expect this. But that's the thing. What I'm hearing is it's not that they did expect it, but didn't actually. They got a download. It's like the masculine in this dynamic reached out to you at the sweetest time. And they've done this in the past. And you're like, how do you know to reach out when I've separated from certain things? How do you know what's going the fuck on? How do you know when to message me? The true answer is you don't know. You are guided to. So this is an offer of authenticity, and it's about slow and steady winning the race with you two. But I'm telling you, this is a power couple vibe. Archangel Michael is guarding this connection, is going to have you ready for any understandable perils. All right, now let's see what we received. Wow. Yeah, they're ready to push forward. So, you've been in a dynamic of just, well, number one, these are the smells that keep coming to my head, okay? Lavender, strawberry, patchouli, and like tangerine. Not even orange, but tangerine. I can't stop smelling that. This is the leap of faith. The man of value, resting after romance. This person sees that you are the farthest from deceit. You truly take your time, you analyze. Before you two, when you were together the first time, there was a lot of competition, jealousy issues on both ends. The only way forward at the time when you two were together, the only forward movement was separation, and you weren't going to do it. They knew that you had to go through a sense of finding your own inner strength. It took everything for this person to actually break up with you. They really didn't want to. It hurt them. They thought that this was going to be, for a while, they were like, that's it. We're done. The person's not going to, it's going to be a cycle repeat if we ever get back together, no matter how bad they wanted to. It was tied to paranoia, to what ifs, to what other people stated. I see Archangel Michael very much guided you away and back to this connection. They've changed their perspectives. The things that used to matter to them of a young-minded person, where they cared more about success in a person than value. And what that means is how a person looks, acts, is acknowledged in this 3D existence versus what's in here. See, a true man, a true person, a true woman, take it as it resonates, a true they of value has success follow them. This person's ready to learn from you is what they're stating. If you are a masculine here and you haven't already reached out and you're resonating with this, and you're not in a position where there was never, if this is your reading about reaching out, because there's still a collective takes what resonates, but if this is your reading about reaching out and you feel it within, you're going to get 3 signs. This is the thing I love to do with spirits. I do it all the time. It's amazing. The power of trust, of faith, and of telling. You tell the universe to send me certain specific signs, they will. And I always make them really unique, okay? So you're going to see a rainbow of some form. You're going to see sun. A picture of a sun on a person's t-shirt. You're going to feel an intense amount of emotions when you're outside and the wind pick up around you. Within the next 3 days. You get all those 3 signs. If you haven't already reached out, this is for people who have not reached out yet. Do it. Get those 3 signs. There's no competition. There's understandance. There's maturity on both ends. Both parties doing the walk of their highest timeline by themselves, and we're able to meet together. You and this person, it was never even like, actually, like, don't get me wrong, you remember the first time you met each other, like the generalness of it. But when you met each other, it was like, it wasn't a nice to meet you feeling. It was a, I've already met you before. You couldn't register it at that time because you were young. Young-minded. So much to learn still about yourself. You see, this dynamic created obstacles, but it also obstacles... What's an obstacle course? An obstacle course is made to make you prepared for the real danger, the real devil, etc. I sense a person that it's like, you know, this person has been so patient and gone forth with their life, but is still feeling a sense of patience to me. Now I'm talking to the individuals who did make that forward movement already. And now you're in communication. What they're stating to you is, like, it's like, are you from a different planet? The things you have gone through, the sense of urgency, the sense of trust. Whatever life throws at you, you don't let it stop you. I love that about you. I'm so attracted to that about you, but it's more. This person loved you so deeply before you even knew how to truly defend yourself, is what they want me to state. You had uncovered a dark part of your soul, but you were still at that point learning how to tame the beast within you. You could have said things, done things completely out of somebody who you're not. It was the person you were programmed to be. This dynamic, I see a person that's broken self-illusion when it comes to you. And that the past is the past. The hardships only make people stronger. So, the send-out cards. Okay, well, this is definitely for you. Deception. Sideways. I love, oh my god, this is so fucking cool. Okay, not the word deception. Go with me here. One of my favorite fucking clothing brands is Kill Crew. And one of their shirts, which is one of my favorite shirts, I don't think I'm wearing it right now. I think I'm wearing the everyone has something to kill one. I'll show it to you the back. It's really cool, to be honest. Long story short, one of my Kill Crew shirts it says wolves among sheep. And this is literally a wolf wearing the sheep. And I know that normally that representation can mean something like, oh, a wolf in sheep's clothing, like a predator. I'm sensing the predator being the prey in this dynamic. What I mean is somebody who used to see you as the wolf, as like the big bad wolf. Not as a person who's willing to go against the grain and be their own protector and not follow a crowd. Almost like, very interesting. What I'm seeing is a sheepdog now. You know, the dog that stays with the sheep and helps herd. What they're stating is the only thing that's going to try to deceive you is your parasites. You've had your eyes on the prize. You trusted spirit when they sent you away from this, when they told you it was burnt out. You tried to avoid the signs that you two actually were to be back in each other's life. That this is, that, I'm hearing, maybe the feminine said this, life, it's either the energy intensity of life is like a movie with this person, or life isn't a movie. They're not going to come back. There's no such thing as a happy ever after, and etc. Don't get me wrong. There is never perfection. But you can have your happily ever after. I think a happy ever after is a realistic partner. Somebody who you can have your bad days, your good days with, but you know they're there for you. That's, I see as a happy ever after. Somebody you don't feel like you have to be perfect for, or have your gloves up to. A roller coaster buddy. Somebody that's not going to follow the crowd. What do wolves do? They protect their packs. They protect their own. Sometimes you have the lone wolf that goes out and ventures. I feel that you were this lone wolf. Okay, whoa. I just got a cool download. You were the sheep the last time you saw them. The last time you were together. Maybe not even saw. Maybe just when you were in a physical relationship. Collective takes what resonates. You're now the wolf. The leader of your pack. At that. The only deception that's going on here is going to be parasites. What ifs. They're saying for you to keep yours in check. And this will not become a problem. Jealousy and etc. Competition is not affecting this dynamic. And the feminine is really gaining the strength and trusting that. They want to explore with you. The forward movement is to be here now. If you are a masculine that has already made the forward movement, bask in your glory. Appreciate your courage, your strength. If you're a masculine here who hasn't done that forward movement yet, wait for those 3 signs. Because you get those 3 signs, you're going to be like, oh shit, here we go. Here we go again. But in the best of ways. You feel like you've done this already because in a way you have, not in this lifetime. If you're a feminine here, and the masculine's already made a forward movement to you, this is authentic, this is real. It is only your parasite, it is only what ifs that are making you think this is a fake offer. The way this person talked to you, the calmity, the strength, the resilience, you seeing where they are at now in their life, it's authentic, it's real. And lastly, but definitely not leastly, if you are a feminine who hasn't received communication, but they're stating it's a whole faith, continue your schooling of life. Take it as it resonates. That could mean you're in college, in some form of trade, or literally just the walk of life, learning, the spiritual school years. This person's going to come in exactly at the right moment, not a moment sooner, not a moment after. All you have to do is continue to go forward. But I can assure you, this is game-changing energy, no matter where you fall in those 4 categories. And that is what I have for y'all today. This is cool. I like doing it this way. I didn't feel, I can feel myself in moments being like, oh shit, bro, you've probably been doing this for like, you're going to have to go into another part, etc., etc. And I could throw those worries out because I know that since this is for YouTube, I can make it as long as I want. I like this better. It's nice. The last thing I would like to state is how important you are to me, no matter how cheesy it sounds. You see, I always would put all of that stuff right here, promoting my other channels and etc., because it's imperative, it's important to do self-promotion. But the thing that always matters most to me is you, is helping you. When I'm sitting in this seat, I don't even think about promoting this stuff. It doesn't come to my mind. I forget. Because that's not what's important to me in that moment. I remember after, when I'm editing. That's why I put all that stuff there. This is beautiful. I feel somebody just feeling like they can express to you, and there's a comfortability of not over talking, not being overzealous, not feeling like you have to stay shushed, not feeling like you have to stay in the middle of the stairs. This person's taking it step by step with you and wants further explanation, wants to know about you, who you are now. So yeah, this is good. And I feel them, no matter how cheesy it sounds, it's like they're howling at the moon. They're just like, fuck yeah! However that resonates for you. But alright, that's what I got for y'all today. And I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.